Okay, I'm doing something different tonight. I'm on this. Hold on. I'm on YouTube live, and I'm also on Tickety Talk live right now. So I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you now. For those of you who already know who I am, just sit back and relax, and I'll tell everybody who's new who I am, and they'll see that I go all the way back to 2008. No, excuse me. I've been on the internet since 2010. I'm sorry, 2006. That's a long fucking time to be on the internet. All right, let me see. Alexander, you was just over here on Tickety Talk a minute ago. I just seen you. So you in two places too? Hey, Barbara, what's going on? Like I said, I'm doing a YouTube live and a TikTok live. So I said, why not just bring in the New Year's like I used to do back in the Periscope days? For those of you who are new, I'm talking to you. Periscope was its own little community. Like everybody's like really family over there. It was special because we brought three New Year's Eves in 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row, somebody else decided I want to go hang out with this guy instead of people that they know. And I like to think it's because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. It ain't gonna always gonna be popular. I know, I know, but I just have to be me. I can't be somebody else. I can't. I can't. And I refuse. Accept me for who I am. So many people try to keep changing their life to suit some fucking body else. Why? Why are you trying to suit somebody else about your fucking life? Live your shit. Dare to be fucking different. Let them call you. Let them call you any fucking thing they want to. But that's what they do. You know that. Guys I grew up with. Ah man, you ain't gonna do this. Hey, oh no, man, ain't gonna rob that motherfucking lady, dog. I ain't doing that shit. Oh man. You see, I didn't get caught up in that shit. I seen some shit growing up. I seen some shit. Really. It's a different time. It's a different time. So we bring it in and we have a really good time on Periscope until they fucking took it down. Oh my God. About lost my fucking mind. It took me fucking 2 or 3 years just to fucking get there. People say, Shay, you need to go on Periscope. I said, what the fuck is a Periscope? I'm thinking some ocean shit, right? And they started explaining to me. I said, you know what? That's the last goddamn thing I need some more social media shit. I'm on enough with fucking YouTube. I've been on YouTube for fucking years. I am not new. Anybody who know me, I I've been around for a long time. You might come in here right now and say, "Who is this motherfucker here?" All you gotta do is just research me. I don't even have to sit here and tell you about me because it'll take too long for you to catch up. So you need to be with everybody else on who Shay is, and who also Dave the cameraman. I can't forget him. My bestest friend in the world. Is is that Nicole? Yeah, time, energy, and yeah, Nicole. I know who she is. Man, anybody fucking know Nicole knows she can fucking talk. I said, God damn, when do you sleep? How do you breathe? What the fuck? She's like, man, but she dedicated to the cause. She dedicated to the cause. She did so much to put my birthday bash together in 2019. She came to me with the idea like, hey, Shay. No, she said, no. Hey, brother. I said, what? She said, I want to give you a birthday party. I said, why? I'm still confused. What the fuck is she talking about? Birthday party? Yeah. I said, I played along. I said, where the party supposed to be at? She said, in Detroit. Here? Yeah. So who coming? I'm going to SHEA Show family. I said, who? I'm still thinking this shit's a fucking joke. The SHEA Show family. Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. You go ahead and you put it together. Just let me know. You know how niggas is. They set out to do something and shit that's like, they just don't do it. They don't just follow through. I'm sorry, I said it. They just don't fucking follow through. But Nicole never gave up. She said, brother, just let me put it together and it'll turn out fine. All I need is your permission. All right, go. If you think you're gonna get people from different states to come here for 3 days, they had with a motherfucker on YouTube. I said, it ain't happening. They'll come like Moses. They'll come, brother. Trust me, they'll come. All right. But I ain't doing shit. Nothing. Just tell me the place and the time, and I'll be there. Time go by. She called me. "Beep." I said, oh, brother, you got an appointment Thursday with Miss McGillicuddy at the Holiday Inn Express in downtown. I said, for what? For our SHEA Show bash. I said, you serious? Well, you got to be there. She want to show you the rooms, what the rooms look like, so we can book the place. And I'll get money in advance to hold the rooms. Who the fuck do you think is coming here? Elvis? All right. And lo and behold, oh man. You know what? All this damn time, all this time, I've been talking. I thought I was going live on TikTok. All this damn time. And I just realized I didn't press the go live button. Talking cash shit. Damn. I can't remember half the shit I said. But what's more important is y'all caught it. So I think they got replays over here. Which is, if that's the case, then they can watch the replay. Then they'll catch up. You ever had two ballrooms? We had a fucking 70s party. Well, let me speed up. They'll come. Uh, I know somebody's gonna start fucking with me. As soon as I start doing this shit, the phone gonna start ringing. As soon as I start doing this shit. But like I said, on Periscope, we brought the New Year's in for 3 years straight. And that was cool. So I didn't do it last year. I don't think I did. But okay, let me see this. Invite. I'm doing something different here. Hold on. Invite. Invite. Oh, wait a minute. Why the fuck you invite? Oh shit. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna fuck this up. Fuck it. I ain't invite nobody. They just want to fucking fight me. Fuck it. We had a good time though. We had a good time. We really did. Everybody came from different states by plane, train, car. One girl came by herself from St. Louis, by herself. Don't know me from a can of beans. She's like 27 years old. And when we had the picnic, I'm talking to people. I say, "Hey, how you doing?" "I'm all right." She said, "So glad to get a chance to meet you." I said, "You too." I said, "Who you come with?" She said, "Nobody." "What you mean?" "I came by myself." "You did? Where you drive from?" "St. Louis." Wow. I'm so fucking flattered by that shit. I ain't know what to fucking do. A young girl take her chance and go down here to see some guy on the fucking internet. That's a lot of trust. A lot of trust. Her girlfriends tried to talk her out of it. He said, "No, I'm going." They was concerned. I get it. When she got back and said what her experience was, I bet they changed their mind then. Man, we have to keep this in here due to not mess up. Yeah, I know, right? All right, cool. Oh, I'm sorry. TikTok people, I'm sorry. I wasn't ignoring you. I'm doing another live on YouTube right now, which I've been doing this for a while. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm talking to them, and it's like you eavesdropping on my conversation, which is even better. Think about it. You're actually eavesdropping on some shit that I'm only telling them. So I appreciated that. I really did. And that girl worked hard. She worked hard to put that thing together. Barbara Alexander, she came, her and her niece. So Barbara been following me for a long time. What's up, Byron? I thought you was over here. Now Byron over here. He know I'm always be on YouTube. So you can switch back and forth because I'm on YouTube live right now too. So and look at Barbara. Now she over here. Now Barbara, she was just over here. So she figured she'd come fuck with me, right? Let me go ahead and get in Shay's TikTok live. I'm gonna be this motherfucker too. I'm chasing this mother. I don't care if this motherfucker go to Sacramento. I'm gonna follow his ass. And she do. That's my girl. So, Shay, how was this year for you? Different. This year was different. As we get older, you start noticing shit. You just do. And you realize how precious life really is. Some of us don't realize that shit until it's almost to 70, 80 years old. I just wanted to do something different and special. That's it. Come on here and tell my SHEA Show stories. Tell you how my fucking day went. Tell you how my year went, like Barbara was asking. You know, I'm seeing people come and go, come and go. Every time I look up, I'm getting a notification that somebody done died. Oh, so and so died today. That's the reality. That's the reality that we in. So you ask me how my this year been for me? I'm just trying to stay sane. That's the best way I can answer that. I was just trying to be sane because sometimes people and situations have a way of pushing you do shit you ain't normally accustomed to fucking doing. When you let pressure take over like that, when you let pressure take over your fucking mind, you got to control it. You have to. Every every minute is precious. Every fucking minute on this fucking earth is precious. And why so many of us squander this shit? God damn. Year after fucking year, people doing the same stupid shit. Ain't nobody learned shit. Damn. Like it's like we going in fucking reverse. Well, it is. It's going in fucking reverse. We was there. The American fucking dream. We was fucking there already. We were already fucking great. Wow. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the moment. We're getting ready to go into the year 2026. A new year and the same old bullshit. You think somebody would realize this shit and wake the fuck up? Damn. It ain't hard. It ain't fucking hard. This country has come a long fucking way. It has. And I just want to make certain that it's going to be right for my grandkids and they fucking kids. I'm going to want to let them know what the real is all about. And just think for yourself. Think for your fucking self. Don't let anybody fucking think for you. You were taught right from wrong. You were. If it's the fire, if the fire is on the fucking stove, and you said, Mama said, don't touch that. What the fuck you do? You touch that. You learn from that shit. hmm So enjoy each day. Because as you know, tomorrow is not promised. It's just not. Some of us live like that, but they don't know. They don't know. People need to wake the fuck up and see how fast the world is fucking changing. And it's changing us. There was a time back in like in the 70s, you know, black people didn't look at white people a certain way and hey guy, hey, what's going on, Fred? Hey, Pookie was up my bad, right? Oh, you okay? Yeah, how's the kids and shit? They're doing all right, you know. Little Pookie fucked up in school, but yeah, look, you give me cut your grass. Oh man, you gotta cut my grass, man. Oh man, we're neighbors. I said, all right, buddy, go ahead, cut the grass. I come from that fucking town, but this shit down. Oh, how my battery running low? Hold on. I don't think I had this plugged up. Be right back. All right, I figured the problem. A lot of people didn't get to see the new year or last year for that fucking fact. So you gotta think out every day and really pay attention to what's going on around you. There's so much shit going around you, and you're not even paying no fucking attention. Not. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. And I don't. Barbara, that ain't gonna never fucking happen. Barbara said maybe they'll see me climb a ladder on a roof. I got this little Mexican guy, little Chihuahua motherfuckers, right? And they do roofing. Y'all see my fucking videos. And he said, "Hey, amigo, hey, my man, Pookie." He said, "Come on up, my amigo, come on up." Fuck you. You know damn well I ain't come. You know damn well I ain't coming up there. So no, that won't happen. It ain't never fucking happened. If it ain't happened when I was fucking younger, it sure the fucking ain't happening now. Nope. And the way I fall and trip over shit. Me on the fucking roof. My feet will get tangled up on the fucking third step. But those some hard working motherfuckers. Oh, that I sent his ass up there in my videos. Y'all see him? I said, Migo. He said, I know, record. Yeah, fucking record right this motherfucker. Get up there. And it's something to watch him climb a fucking 40-foot ladder with a camera in his hand. And then walk right on a fucking steep roof and just walk around and like he fucking just discovered fucking America and shit. Like you stand there, all the nigga need is a fucking flag. And he commenced to walking around. He started looking. I said, man, I can't wait to see this fucking video. He stayed right on the fucking edge, right on the fucking edge. And in the video, when I looked at the video, I was like, ooh, shit. I mean, I jumped because I'm scared of heights. I mean, that's some bad motherfuckers. I don't care what nobody say. Let's see. This thing keeps saying invite, and I'm trying to do it. It's not working. Again, if you're coming in for the first time, I'm doing a YouTube live and a Tickety Talk live right now at the same time. So what I'm basically doing, for if you're new, I said this before, SHEA Show is based on my life and my stories, my ups and my fucking downs. And I share that. I share that. So that's where the show part come in because it's my life. It's like a one big fucking show. It is. It's crazy. I mean, if I call it the SHEA Show, it is certainly a fucking show. Oh, oh, who's this? What does that mean? It's like somebody was trying to come in. Now, I'm not gonna fuck nothing up. I don't know if you're trying to come in. I can't invite you in. I don't know how this shit work yet. You might want to come in and start fucking with me or something. Hello, John. Hello, Robert. Hello, DWDW201 Tommy DP. That's the people over there on Tickety Top. I'm talking to them right now. See, again, you guys know who I am already. You know what I've been doing and why I've been doing it. Just share my fucking life as it unravels. And I don't mind sharing it. I made a lot of wonderful friends over the years. A lot. So it's special to me. Even though I'm not big to some people because they see me as being new, I'm big all over the fucking world. I'm really known in the UK, big time. They got a fan club in the UK, a SHEA Show fan club in the UK, and they got a Dave the Cameraman um, thing in Ireland. I mean Scotland, Scotland. So we've been around for a while. We've been around for a while. So I don't mind coming in here sharing my life with you. It's different as we get older. It becomes so different each year. It becomes so different. And then you look in the mirror one day and you can look back and say, this is different. This, I didn't know. Well, I kind of knew. I didn't know there were so many stupid motherfuckers in the world. Oh, oh. I mean, stupid for no fucking reason. Stupid for no fucking reason. Some of the things these motherfuckers do, insane. It's amazing. And I'm just so glad to be able to share and show that shit to y'all in real time to show you that there's some stupid motherfuckers amongst us. These motherfuckers need signs hung around their fucking neck. Stupid. Oh, no. We did a video which a lot of you have seen. A lot of you have seen. An eviction we had on the east side. Well, this company, Castle Rock in New York, would buy properties up in blocks. And they found me on the internet and said, hey, why don't you go outside looking at some houses for us and we'll pay you and put them on video. Make it part of your show. Okay. Man. And we did. Oh my God. Stupid. These motherfuckers, when we offered them $500 to get the fuck out. 3 months, 3 or 4 months before the eviction happened, we sent letters. We called him on the fucking phone. Daryl and I personally went over there to knock on the motherfucking door and say, hey, we give you $500 to get the fuck out of here. Y'all know it's not your house. It's legally sold. We'll be out. Matter of fact, we want to go ahead and start paying our rent. No, it doesn't work that way. And I couldn't believe it. Eviction day come. In the video, you guys see all this shit scattered all over the fucking yard in a dumpster. And it's cold. It's snow on the fucking ground. Look at the video. I ain't making this shit up. It's cold. It's cold as a motherfucker. We trying to secure the property. I said, and I felt so bad for him, right? I said, I know you're stupid to let it get to this point. I get it. No, they took that shit to another stupid. I didn't know it was levels to fucking stupid. Oh, they maxed the stupid out on this one. I said, listen, take the 500 and y'all can fucking leave. Matter of fact, give me 500 and I'll let you take your shit back in. I'll work out something with you. Because it's cold out here. All y'all shit all over the fucking place. I said, I do have a heart. So you took about $500, I'll let you take all this shit back in. You know what this motherfucker tell him, her boyfriend? It's like, she said, ain't a leak in the roof? I'm like, what this bitch say that? Ah, no, she didn't say no shit like that. I said, what'd you say? I was just telling him, is there a leak in the roof right there over that bedroom? I said, what does that matter? Your shit is on the fucking street. I'm telling you, give me $500 and you can go the fuck back in. What are you talking about? Please tell me you're not saying what I'm saying. It's like she was more concerned of it being a leak in one of the bedrooms than taking all her shit out of the fucking snow. Oh, you just know you can't talk to nobody like that. You just know you can't talk to nobody like that. It's a wrap. You can't reason with a person who thinks this way. You just can't. There's no fucking winning. Maybe maybe they need to be out in the street. Maybe this is what they do. Who am I to knock these people? Because obviously they're not new to this. That been me. I lost my goddamn mind. You've been picking me up. You have been calling EMS pick me ass off the street. Gotta fell the fuck out. That been me. All my worldly goods all over the place. Oh, so I commenced to watching both of them talk. I said, you know what? This should be good for a little entertainment. Let's keep let's let's keep rolling the camera. We might catch something. We might catch something. So they commenced to talking. He said, well, I don't know. I think you're right. There might be a hole in that part of the roof, right there to the left. I said, oh, and they can breathe. They can fucking breathe. Oh, why people like that need to breathe? Oh, abortion should be the fucking law. If you know a motherfucker is stupid, you find a way to separate the stupid people from you try your best to separate the fucking stupid, but oh, he said, well, I understand what you're saying, but she is right. We can buy a house for $500. I said, oh, he kicked it up a notch. There is another level of fucking stupid. No, he just fucking didn't. I said, I don't even know why the fuck I'm engaging at this fucking point. But I said, fuck it. I said, but brother, what do you have a house you can buy for $500 right now? I can get it. We goddamn pay the motherfucking rent, man. Why we going through all this shit, bro? Just give me $500, man. Get the fuck back in there, man. What the fuck? Well, if somebody would have told me what was really going on, I could have said, yeah, okay. I kind of get it. I said, we talked to you on the phone. What the fuck was you talking about? Don't you remember us coming over here 3 months ago, knocking on the door, you talking to us? We just say, niggas, we ain't changed. I ain't wearing a perm today, but it's still me. I just didn't get convinced to explain it again. You see, what's that word he used? At the end of the day, he was like, after he fucking trying to fucking talk, right? He said, well, if somebody would have communicated to us a little bit better, or to me, I'm deaf in one ear, and I really don't hear too well. So I'm dependent on somebody else to hear things for me and let me know what's going on. I said, well, you can hear me now, right? Yeah. I said, you got selective fucking hearing and just work sometime, or how'd that work out? So I'm confused. Why would say something so fucking stupid? Then I just realized, oh, that's another level of stupid I was just talking about. My bad. Oh. And Daryl like, come on, man, let's go, man. Because, Daryl knew I was fucking with him, right? Daryl knew I was fucking with him. He said, come on, man. Hey, Lisa, what's going on, baby? I know Lisa Kelly, that's my baby right there. I know you ain't going to be here long, so I'm just going to fuck with you for just 1 second, because I know you're going to be here for 1 second, and you're out of here. I watch all your shit you doing, fucking those reels you do. You are too hilarious. I said, look at her. She got a lot of time on her hands, just like me. But she doing some skits. She'd be at home doing some skits. She'd be at work. There's something. It's something. So I was just telling them, let me talk to you two for a minute. I was just telling them about everything I've been through and life experiences, the whole 9 yards, and people the way they think sometimes, like in situations like that. And it was crazy. Daryl said, come on, man, fuck them. Let's go, man. It's cold. It's cold outside. Well, before we left, in the video, I'm not lying, in the fucking video, I'm doing, Daryl, who's it? I think Daryl was, no, I had the camera. I'm looking around. I'm looking around. Remember, we're in a bad neighborhood. Motherfuckers just got evicted. We're in this motherfucking house. So it could be a dangerous situation. It really could. So when y'all see that shit, it's risky shit. It's real shit that we dealing with. It's entertainment to you guys, but it's danger to us. Because when you fuck with somebody who got a mindset like that, you don't know what the fuck they're liable to do. You just don't know. You have no idea. And so I see this young guy walking up on the porch. It's in the video. I'm not making this shit up. I see this young guy walking on the porch. I said, in the video, what did I say? I said, who the fuck is this? So I immediately walked to the door because it's still open, right? So if it's going to be a threat, I want to be able to address it fast. So I'm thinking differently now. I'm on the east side. These motherfuckers sitting out here evicted. Maybe they call Pookie them. I don't know. But I'm going to be ready. I'm always fucking ready. So I went to the door immediately and I stopped that motherfucker right in the fucking track. What's up, bro? East side of Detroit, you got Be tough. You got to sound tough. I go, what's up, bro? I put my chest out. Shit, like, what's up, bro? I twisted my lip a certain way. It's the way they do it in the fucking hood. Like to make you gotta have a certain expression in the hood. What's up, bro? You gotta grab them a certain way. You have to, because if you don't, it's like you gonna get robbed. I said, "What's up? What you need?" Uh, he had some blunt papers. What the fuck he had? He had these. I said, "What the fuck is that? What was up? What's up, bro? I don't do that. What's up, bro? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was that dark skinned nigga. What did he say in the video? Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought you was that dark skinned nigga. So me putting a little humor on a situation, I turned around in the video and said, "Hey, any dark skinned niggas in here?" And so when the camera went back on him, you can see he was laughing. He backed off the porch and went on about his fucking business. There's a certain way you got to handle these young motherfuckers out here now. You have to. You got to engage them a different way. You have to. If you don't, you get killed. Because you fuck with a kid who has a different type of mindset. Not the kind of mindset that when we grew up. None of that type of shit. You know, it's some demonic shit going on with these fucking kids now. Kids in fucking therapy, 13, 14 years old, 15, because they're trying to kill their fucking parents. Or they just want to go ahead and kill up every motherfucking body. That ain't fucking natural. It just ain't. It's not. And I'm here to tell you, it's not. Period. Nobody values shit no fucking more. They just don't. In my day, it wasn't like that. It wasn't. Nobody talk about going out and fucking not where I grew up. It was rough a little bit, but not as rough. So yeah, it's different from the way I grew up versus the way some of these younger folks grew up. They're trying to set a new norm. And I'm thinking like, no, no. We had to get a hold of these kids quick. I mean, it's out of control now. It really is. We got to get a hold of them, or the ones that we can at least save for right now. Because some of these kids so fucking far gone, they ain't never coming back. They just this is who they designed to be. You're gonna always have a fucking killer. Always. Somebody gonna some kid gonna fall through the cracks. And some innocent person like you or me gonna be the victim of somebody else's fucking stupidity because two stupid people decide to get together and mate, and then to create 9 months later, whoop, another stupid motherfucker. Well, if you got two stupid motherfuckers, and you got one stupid motherfucker who's just born into stupid, what is baby stupid going to learn from stupid and stupid? What? More, 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 more stupid. Generations of fucking stupid. Go all the way back to the fucking medieval times. Stupid. What was doing stupid shit back then? When you sit here and really think about it, man, like I said, it's a different generation out here right now. It really is. They want to fucking fight and kill for fucking gym shoes. Sunglasses. How the fuck? How the fuck did that sound fucking normal? How come somebody can't see their kid is fucked up? Early on, you can tell. Listen, this is your child. You had him or her. You know, you brought them into the world. Who supposed to know the motherfucker better than you? Who? If you don't know your own fucking kids, how the fuck you think we gonna know them? It starts there. When you start, you know what stupid it's supposed to be. Don't touch the fucking pot. It's fucking hot. It's man. This level of stupid I had never seen in my fucking life, ever, ever, ever. And it's sad. It's really sad to see this. What's going on to the world in general. And nobody seems to be wanting to pay no fucking attention to it. Everybody living their daily lives. I get it. I live my fucking daily lives too. But I'm a fucking realist. I look at everything for what it is, but I'm still trying to enjoy it. Because you just don't fucking know. You never know. That's why I said earlier, you gotta get back to being you. Be the best you could be. Don't try to meet nobody's expectations of what they think you should fucking be. Dare to fucking be different. Dare. Dare to be fucking different. And then you see who want to start following you because you're different. You're not about this crazy shit. Yes, it's like I said. I do these fucking videos just for it's my life. I'm just all I'm doing is exposing my life and just posting shit on the internet and it turned into something. I didn't think this shit was going to even catch on to begin with. And to be honest with you, I didn't come on the internet to do that. That was never my fucking intent. Never. I was reluctant about even coming on fucking YouTube. When I was talked into it by my son. Because I said, listen, YouTube came about in 2005. And when I came along, 3 years later, YouTube was still new. It was only 3 years old when I came on. Because I came on in 2008. So go ways back. A ways back. But like I said, if we can find a way to quit mixing stupid with fucking stupid, and it start with y'all ladies. It really do. I'm gonna get raw here for just 1 minute. I have to. We get ready to go into the New Year's. So I'm just gonna let it all out tonight. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It comes down to you ladies. You ladies on Tickety Talk right now, and you, my regular people who follow me on YouTube right now, ladies, you know, you got the power of the clapper. Oh, make a motherfucker make all kind of faces when you contract those muscles. It's okay to want some. I want some too. But if you see a motherfucker come up to you and he can't even put a coherent sentence together, he got pants hanging down off his ass. He's dirty, but he got a dirty shirt on with a six pack, then you're okay with that. You should never be okay with that kind of shit. You should say, The first question you should ask yourself, this might help you. Do I want to do I want a baby with this motherfucker? You see, most people think about just fucking. Fucking has consequences. It do. Look at all these goddamn pooties running around here and shit. Fucking has consequences. And that's it. Pookie. You got it. If you know if you look at him, how do you value yourself as a woman? Value yourself a lot, right? Like right here, and be the woman that you're supposed to be, and say, no, that's not who the fuck I want. I don't want to lay down with no man who come out and look like this in public because I stand for fucking something. Don't let that fucking six pack cloud your mind. And the norm, the norm is like, girl, I bet he good and bad. You know this motherfucker ain't gonna be there if you give him some pussy. You get pregnant. You know he ain't gonna be there. Look, you think you the first one to come with that stupid shit? To see he pulled this shit on. Oh, you just part of the fucking tribe. Don't be part of the fucking tribe. Don't. If you want to fuck, listen. I'm all for fucking. Think of me. I've been fucking a long time. Yep. Nothing wrong with it. But if you know this is not a person that you want to have a child with to bring in this world, and you know ahead of time this motherfucker's not gonna be there. Most of these fucking women, 90% of the women know who they fucking. The guy is not gonna fucking be there. They know it already. They know he ain't shit. They see what he's doing when they together before Pookie was fucking born. So she know she ain't shit. She know he out there fucking 12 other women and on a download too. Well, if you can say you want a baby with a motherfucker like that, you have to check yourself. You should want more. And yes, am I getting on you? Am I getting kind of harsh with it right now? Yeah, probably so. But goddamn it, sometimes people need to hear that shit. Sometimes if you don't let a stupid motherfucker know that he's stupid from the beginning, you have nobody to blame but your fucking self. It's my fault. I should have called stupid out. My bad. When motherfuckers say something stupid, you're supposed to go for the juggler and shit. Man, you know it's some stupid shit you just said, right? You gotta say that shit immediately because if you let it go, they're gonna think that shit is fucking normal. And it's not. We can make the change in a person and bringing unwanted kids into the fucking world. We can make the change. We really can. I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with fucking. I'm one of the best. What I like to do when I get a chance to do it. But if I know I'm not gonna be with Pooquisha on a certain level, I know this already. In my mind, I don't want no baby with Pooquisha. I want to let Pooquisha know what the fuck it is. Off rip. I ain't gonna lead you down no fucking rabbit holes. I ain't gonna do none of this. I know. I'm not gonna pull no fucking punches. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I want, and when I want it. Not necessarily when I want it, but I'm gonna let you know that this is what I want. There's gonna be some benefits to it. Trust me, there'll be some benefits to it, but I'm gonna be who I am, independent, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being independent. I am. Some people don't think. Some people think I shouldn't be. Why not? Again, I go back to trying to please somebody else. I ain't here to try to fucking please no fucking body. I am not. Mm-mm. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Mm-mm. I'd be damned if I bring another Pookie into this fucking world if I know the fuck I ain't gonna be there. Uh-uh. I know a lot of you. Listen, don't get me wrong. I know you guys don't want to waste it. I don't know what it is with you motherfuckers. It's like if you get your fucking nut, you like eyes get all crossed and shit. Your head start swiveling around and shit, and you feel like oh you just you feel so fucking different when you get that when you get that orgasm. If you get the right one, oh, many men have worked hard throughout fucking time to get the right one. You got different levels of orgasms. Some is like real faint. I mean, you got women who are with little spurts of orgasm, like a little bit at a time, just like just do that and shit. You know, then that's fine. If you get that one, yeah, you're probably not doing it right. You know, just because she's sending signals like I'm motherfucking waiting on a big one. I'm trying to get there. Help a motherfucker out. See, I know. Some guys, I'm just letting you know. I'm just giving away they fucking secret. I just gave the fucking secret away. And they do little squirts here and there. They just waiting. They're waiting for you to. They waiting for you to hit rock bottom. Oh, they waiting for you to hit that motherfucker. Oh, ooh, they waiting for you to hit it. Oh my God, y'all women, I can see. I hear y'all fucking talking. Y'all got to. Oh, y'all got to build up like, girl. I'm gonna fuck Pookie tonight. Oh, mm, mm, mm. He got that 13 pack and shit. Oh, I know he can do it, man. And they get stuck on just fucking that. Just that. Knowing this motherfucker ain't gonna fucking be there no way. Ain't no pussy, ain't no dick in the world should be that good. It just shouldn't. I'm sorry. I didn't want to say it, but I'm grown and I'm gonna say it. I'm grown and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it the way that I need to fucking say it. I am. I am. So it's for a long time I've been again just being me for a long fucking time. And you'd be surprised how many people were trying to change me over the fucking years. It's absolutely fucking crazy. I just refuse. I just fucking refuse. Mm-mm. Gotta get a hold of these kids now. And you gotta quit getting stupid. Uh, the levels are fucking stupid. But you know what? The best orgasm. We grown. We can talk, right? The best orgasm is when, especially the man and women, they like that shit. They say, "Yeah, motherfucker, I'm throwing the monkey on you, huh? Take that." And, like he breathing all hard and shit, like he about to fucking have a fucking heart attack and shit. He don't know what to do, what's going on. Like, oh, I never had this type of orgasm ever in my life before. Oh my God, what's happening to me? Oh Lord, what's happening to me? That's how a man when he get a real good orgasm going on. That's what they go through, and y'all know it too. Y'all just be laughing and shit. Look at this motherfucker and shit. He wasn't shit. And the motherfucker jump up and shit and beat on his fucking chest like he fucking done something. And all the time she's sitting there and it's like, this, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I gotta take the kid to school. They don't give a shit. I'm telling you, it happened to me. It happened to me. Yes, it did. It happened to me. I told you the story, right? I gotta tell the story. YouTube, y'all know the story already. Tickety Top don't know this story. Some of them do, but they don't know. So y'all give me a few minutes where I talk to them and tell them the story that you already fucking heard. Well, back in the day, it was really fucking nice outside. I had a 73, 74 fastback Mach 1 Mustang, yellow with a black vinyl top. I love that fucking car. So I'm riding. It's like a nice summer day. It's like fucking 80 degrees, some old crazy shit. So I'm coming across Livernois. I'm coming across Davidson, crossing Livernois. Anybody know Detroit? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. And that's that flower shop that people make fun about on the internet about that flower shop that's been there like 50 years. They say, oh, they must be selling drugs out that damn place. Right there. It's a bus stop right there. And when I was crossing, I seen, oh my God, to me, I seen the most fucking beautiful thing I ever seen in my fucking life. I said, this motherfucker, this woman look like fucking Angela Davis. She had a big old Foster Silver afro and shit. I said, damn. And I know women don't like guys pulling up on them and shit. I think that's kind of rude. So I try not to do no shit like that. So what I did, I pulled around the corner and looked in the mirror and shit, made sure my shit was all right. My hair was done, just like wasn't none out of fucking place. Let me get out the fucking car and walk back to the station, to the bus stop, and talk to this young lady. I was so slick with that shit. That's what I did, right? And so I walked up and she said, "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "I'm all right." I said, "How long you been waiting on the bus?" She said, "Oh, probably about 15, 20 minutes. It's a nice day. It should be coming soon." "Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. You know?" She said, "No, you didn't miss it." I said, "So, how was your day so far?" And she's like, "Oh, my day was fine. Blah, blah. We just had to talk it and just like we got the vibing right off the bat because I mean I jumped right into it. I mean, we're really fucking vibing. And so I said, man, I hate for this conversation to be over and shit. Because I see the bus get ready to cross fucking Davis and the Livernois and shit. I said, oh, fuck, is that the light? I said, well, it was nice talking to you. So I walked off. And she said, where you going? I said, back to my car. I ain't going to even fucking lie to you. I got a car around the corner. I was coming across and I seen you. I said, man, that's a fucking beautiful woman and shit. I said, I don't want to approach you from the car. I said, so I'm going to pull around here and try to do it in a manly way. And she thought that was so, she said, man, I really appreciate that. And she like, okay, it was it was something. So I said, well, listen, since we've been talking, I said, I got a car around the corner. I mean, I can take you home. It's not a problem. It's a nice day and shit. She said, yeah, that'd be nice. Got it. And so we walked back to my fucking car, and she gets in. I opened the fucking door too. I mean, I was ready, man. I'm gonna mangle this ass tonight. I don't care what. She won't escape my clutches the fucking night. I'm gonna see this shit. I got her in the car. Now I got to fucking come up with something quick because she says she stayed on 7 Mile in Sunderland. So the 96 freeway is right there. So you take 96 to Southfield and Southfield North to 7 Mile. And then you make a left, go back over the freeway. There's a Church's Chicken on the fucking corner on Southfield Service Drive. So you go down like 5 blocks to Sunderland. And so we just talking. I said, listen, I said, what you gonna do for the rest of the evening? I said, I gotta talk quick. I slowed the car down and shit. Take my time. I gotta get my rap on. She said, well, I ain't doing nothing. I said, oh, okay. Okay. I said, well, listen here. Maybe I can come back and pick you up and shit. Maybe go to the park and look at the ducks and shit. Go get something to eat, take you to dinner. She said, that's nice. I like that. I said, all right, well, then what we gonna do? I said, I'm gonna come back and pick you up around 6. That okay? She said, yeah, that'd be fine. It's all right. And so I'm setting the shit up now, like, yeah, goddamn, gotta go to phase 2 of her monkey ass. I gotta go to phase 2. I know I'm gonna get me some tonight. I just know that shit. I picked her up at the bus stop, took her home. She gonna let me take her to the fucking park, look at some ducks and shit, which we did. The duck was like on cue. I mean, like, when we got out the fucking car, there go the ducks. Right the fucking like a mama duck and like 12 of them pookie ducks. And it's like, taking the time. It's like, look at the time on that shit there. God damn. I just told this mother we gonna look at some ducks and shit. God damn, lo and behold, there them motherfuckers here. Ducks. So we waited for them to go ahead and go on the cross, right? And like, look at them, it's the fucking ducks and shit, like I promised and shit. Yeah. I was all proud and shit. I looked at the main duck and said, got you, dog. I got you. Bring some extra bread tomorrow, dog. My man. So we got to walking and we was talking and shit. We sat down at a bench. I think we sat there for like an hour, hour and a half. And she said, I'm having a great time. I said, me too. She said, so where are we going to eat? I hadn't thought that far ahead. I thought I would have had her by now, right? Like, I don't got to feed her. But I thought I had it by now, so I didn't have no fucking where. I didn't have nowhere lined up. I didn't. I ain't gonna even lie. I thought I had it lined up already. I guess my game wasn't tight as I thought it was. I got to step my game up. I said, oh, don't worry about it. It's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be really nice. I know the fuck we was going. I had no idea. I said, well, we go ahead. Let's go get something to eat. So we get back in the car. And I'm riding around and shit. She said, where this place at? I'm like, oh, we're almost there. I made another fucking turn. I said, Lord, let it be something fucking there. We made another fucking turn on fucking 6 Mile. And it was this club on the right-hand side. It's still there to this day on McNichols. Y'all might call it Minjo's. Anybody who live in Detroit know about Minjo's. I didn't find out until that fucking night. Well, I said, I go over there. She said, I seen a valet parking the cars and shit. So yeah, it's my spot. Shit, here all the motherfucking time. And so we went up and shit. We got a car and shit, and I think I threw them up 50 cents or whatever the fuck I did. Give them tip and shit. I was about to park my car. And so he looked at me and not enough. What the fuck? I gave you something, right? And so it was still early. It was like some type of club / bar. It was really nice. And the light was really dim. Real fucking dim. And I heard music going on and shit. I don't know. It was something about just the vibe of the place. I said, this is a nice fucking place. I just told this motherfucker that this is where I come to all the fucking time. Keep that in mind. I said, I come to all the time. And so we sit down way back in the fucking back booth somewhere. They said in the dark part of the booth was even weirder. I wrote with it. So he brought the fucking menus out. And the menu was like, it wasn't no fucking paper. The menu was like a real book. And like leather. I said, oh, it's that kind of goddamn place. Woo-wee. I don't know if I brought that kind of goddamn man. Look at this motherfucker. It's like a fucking Bible and shit. And so I'm opening it up and I'm looking and I'm seeing swordfish and octopus and cannibal with alligator. I said, what the fuck is this? Wild Kingdom? What kind of menu is this? So I'm looking at the fucking menu. And I heard her say, so you come here all the time? Oh, yeah. I'm sitting looking at the menu. I said, yeah, shit. I just here 2 days ago. 2 days ago, shit. Oh, okay. It was something about the way she said it's okay, right? I said, well, why she say it like that? And I'm like, what's wrong? And I looked out on the fucking dance floor. There are 2 guys fucking dancing together. Dancing. So I'm looking. I look over in the booth, way over in the other corner. I seen 2 guys in the booth holding hands and kissing and shit. I said, oh my fucking God. I'm in the fucking gay bar. I had no fucking idea. I said, how the fuck am I gonna play this shit off? I just told this motherfucker, I just told the motherfucker I'm here all the time. Hold on, y'all. So, something's happening here. Let me see this. Wait a minute. Okay. This thing keep doing something, telling me to verify some shit. So I'm like, okay. It was like, this is fucking crazy. So we riding around, and like I said, when we got there, I'm like, man, I'm in the fucking gay bar. So I said, we got to go. She said, why? You say you come here, you see the license plate. I said, listen, I lied. I'm caught up now. I got to say something. I can't believe this shit. I lied. You know what I did with the fucking bus things to impress you and shit? Yeah. Well, that's what the fuck I was trying to do here. Just impress you. I had never been here in my life. I said, I didn't even know where the fuck we was going. to be honest with you, don't take this wrong. I said, I thought I would have got with you already. I didn't think I was going to get this far, but we're here, you know, but I can't stay here. We got to go somewhere else because I'm uncomfortable. She said, oh, no, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be uncomfortable. It's okay. I thought it was cute. I said, no, fuck that shit. Just, no, I got to go. I mean, I didn't bring that kind, to be honest, I didn't bring that kind of fucking money. So that means I stood on that shit. I'm like, I let her know that shit really fucking bothered me. I mean, it's, it kind of bothered me and shit. But the thing was fucking money. The money I brought was going to be between Arby's and fucking Burger King. Somewhere up in there. That's what I'm thinking. Somewhere on the high end. Taco Bell or something. I don't know. But I said, we got to leave here. So I put up such this fucking fuss about fucking leaving. So we left. We went to somewhere to get something to eat, more affordable, no problem. And so, all right, the night is still fucking young. I said, I picked her up at the thing. I picked her at home. We at the park. We watched the ducks. We end up in the fucking gay bar. We leaving out. We had a really good fucking time. We had a really good time. And I said, well, listen. I said, well, it's kind of early. I said, you want to kind of like hang out? Yeah, that sounds nice. It is early. What do you want to do? My mind got to, I said, think fast, Shay. You can't say some slick shit because women hip to that shit. You can say the wrong fucking key word to a woman and they know already that you full of shit. They know, and I just had to be careful and walk that line. I just said, just go back to the apartment, watch TV. I said, hell no, I could have did better than that. She gonna know it's about fucking now if I say that shit. But that's the only thing that came to my fucking mind. It's like, maybe go to my house, the apartment, and watch TV. That's all. It might be a good movie on. She said, okay, yeah, we can do that. I said, okay. So I'm still driving around. So my buddy Maurice, who lives in California right now, he lived at the penthouse apartments on 7 Mile and fucking Greenfield. He had an apartment in the penthouse apartments. The apartment is there, but it's a different name. The penthouse apartments. And he worked afternoon shift at Chrysler. So I kind of like when I got ready to want to hang out and do something, I would call him and say, hey man, I got one to go. He said, all right, man, the key is underneath the fucking mat. So now the apartment became mine. So he left out at a certain time. So by the time we got there, walked in and said, hey, come on in, shit. He got the strobe lights going for me already and shit. So that helps me right there and shit. He followed the code. He knew what time it was and shit. So had the strobe lights going on when we walked in and shit. The body was like right there. And the TV was already on. So that was kind of, I didn't have to just like abruptly just turn on because they started thinking a certain type of way. We just do that. The TV got to already be on. It has to, because it can freak a woman out and shit. You come in, y'all sit in bed and you hit the thing, and then TV come on. She's like, oh, okay, and then you turn around. At some point, you click and turn off again. It's just danger. So you got to approach that shit a certain way. And so we went back, sat down, relaxed, had a good conversation, TV on and shit. And I said, well, I got to this fucking point. I said maybe she wouldn't go further. Hold on, let me see this. I don't know how this works. Hold on. I'm doing something here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Hey.
Hi.
Look at this. Now, this is my first time doing this on Tickety Top, being live with somebody like this. I ain't never did this shit before. This is new. Now, who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
My name is Lily.
Okay. So, you know who I am?
No, I don't know who you are.
Why are you here?
I don't know. I just get on TikTok and just go live like other people because I just bored sometimes.
Oh no, I understand that. Well, since I got you, let me tell you this. This is the internet, and you got to be really careful because you're young. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be very careful who you talk to on here because everybody ain't gonna mean you no damn good. I'm just telling you straight as a parent. I'm telling you, I'm old enough to be your grandfather, so I'm just talking to you as like a grandfather right now. You got to be really careful, and you got to stay focused, and you got to continue to do well in school because at the end of the day is you're going to have to take care of you. Never depend on no man to take care of you ever. That's your job to take care of you. You understand what I'm saying? And don't never depend on nobody. And don't and if they're not bringing nothing to the table, don't even worry about it. Try to get your education first, get your career out of the way, and then you can do all that boyfriend stuff later on because you don't have to worry about that right now. You got a long way to go. A long way to go. So don't rush. Don't rush trying to be grown. Don't rush trying to be grown, okay? So that's my message for today. So go ahead and log off, but be careful now. See you later. You gotta turn. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Did I tell her right? Y'all seen that? I had her. You see what I did? I schooled her on what to do and what not to do. So that child gonna learn something. See, I was just talking. You know what? I would perfect fucking example. Perfect example. I was just talking about this earlier. If you got a stupid motherfucker trying to talk to another stupid motherfucker, it's nothing going to accomplish. It takes somebody gonna have to reason with somebody so they won't turn into fucking stupid and make stupid decisions. And that girl was young enough where I could help call her. I might have changed her whole fucking life with that conversation. I might have changed that child's whole life and her whole perspective. She gonna grow up and she gonna take heed to what the fuck I said because she was listening. She was listening to me, and maybe she needed that because look at the age she was on. Somebody that age shouldn't even be on TikTok talking to a grown man. That's a problem within itself. That's a problem within itself. Now you can see how these young girls get caught up. Easy, easy. So I'm thinking to myself, where, where, where's her parents? Where's her parents? Why? Why are they letting an 11 or 12-year-old be online like this and talk and not know that she's talking to a grown man? Not know that they 12, 11-year-olds talking to a grown man and they are doing other things right there. Right there. But before I send her away, I want her to know something. I want her to know that there's real people out here who fucking care and don't mess your life up. Go to school. Don't get distracted. Get a career. You're too young. Don't worry about being with nobody right now. Don't worry about that. So, yeah, yeah. So I'm hoping she learned something from that because she seemed like she was like watching the, she was listening to me. Well, y'all on YouTube, y'all couldn't see it. But over here, I had a split screen where the people here was able to see me and her talking. You should have been there. Sure was. I wasn't gonna let that child. I wasn't gonna let that. I wasn't gonna let that child stay here. But that child was gonna hear some adult shit, some grandfatherly shit that might save your life. You're gonna hear that before I let you go. And she listened. And she listened. So hold on, let me see something. Okay, let me see how this works. I think somebody wanted to co-host. I'm trying to see how this shit works. I had a little kid on here a second ago. Hold on. Why is it not doing it? I'm hitting the invite for Nicole, and for some reason it's not coming up. Let me see. Hold on. Hmm. Nicole, I don't know what's happening with this damn thing. I just got jinx. I'm trying to let you co-host with me. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again in a minute because I'm hitting the invite button, but it's not doing shit. Hold on, I'm trying it again. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, let me see here. Well, I gotta figure it out. Oh shit. Oh wait a minute. Oh, invite sent. Okay, I see. I just sent an invite. Let's see how this works out. Can call on the phones. I can't call on this phone because I'm doing tickety. I'm doing tickety talk on my phone right now. So yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Barbara. Invite sent. I'm sending you an invite out, so I don't know how that's working on your end. There he is. What happened to you? There you go. Hey, what up?
What's going on, homie? How you doing?
You all right?
Hell yeah, chilling, bro.
All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see who you are now. Who are you are?
What you mean?
Who you are? You know who I am? Or you just
No.
passing? You just passing through?
I'm just passing through doing some friendly battles and shit, man.
Oh shit! All right. I mean, I ain't trying to battle you, bro. I mean, I ain't trying to do all that. You know what?
That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
All right.
Well, I hope you have a blessed one. Happy New Year.
You too.
Yes, sir.
That looks like he want to kill. Like I was trying to get ready to try to. I was trying to get ready to try to engage with him. He said, I mean, I'm looking for a battle. A battle for what? What you finna battle? Yeah, I know, like a rap battle. I just my point is, you see what the new norm is. How that was so important for him to be on the internet to find somebody to fucking battle. You mean to tell me you couldn't find nothing better useful for your fucking time? I could. The million damn things I can do other than trying to find somebody to talk shit to. That's just me. That's just me. I mean, that's that's a new norm that we're living in. Do you just That's a new norm. It's it, it's normal to them to be this way, and we the ones who have a problem for not thinking the way they want us to accept what they how they do it, how they come to fucking cross. Sometimes you just gotta let sometimes you just gotta let stupid fucking be stupid. Ain't no changing stupid. It just ain't. Sometimes you just gotta hear fucking stupid out. But I told you how to stop it from the beginning. Everybody likes to fuck. Everybody. I know. But if you know you don't want to have a child with this person, like I said earlier, glove up, put some on that thing. And women, don't never let no man tell you, Oh, I don't feel the same way. Yeah, it is. Don't get caught up in that shit. Don't feel the same way. They I used to run that same shit. Like, yeah, come on, they don't feel the same, girl. Then I'll get out in time. Don't worry about all that. No, no, I can't take no chance because I want no little damn pookie. But I said, no, you ain't got to worry about that stuff. I don't want no damn pookie either. Shit. I just want the thrill of go ahead and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So we can do what we need to do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. You get right to it, and that's what I did with that girl that night at Marie's house and shit. I said after watching TV for a while, I did the fakest shit. You know how you yawn, because you're tired. Now she's sitting right next to me, so I did. So I left my hand on her shoulder and shit, and that's the sign is now she moved my hand, she ain't ready. Nine times out of ten, she's not ready, and she's not gonna do nothing. So you gotta find a way to start abort out of this shit right now. You can't talk her into it because the more you try to talk her into it, the more irritated she's gonna fucking get. And I'm not gonna let her get irritated. I'm gonna help you the fuck out. No problem. I got no issue with it. None. But she's like, yeah, okay. And I said, well, listen, I did this. That slick 70s shit. I said, listen, I'm normally entertained back in my room back there. Did I just fucking say that? How you can't get no fucking direct to that? I said, how you entertained back there? So, just get up on more comfortable. So I mean, that's what I normally do when I come in. I don't normally sit up here and stuff. I invite even my brother come over here and shit. We go back there just chill, watch TV and shit. So you know, come back here and just sit on the side of the bed. Watch TV. I got TV going on and shit. Yeah, okay. I'm home free. I'm fucking here. I got her in the bedroom. Now I gotta see how this shit gonna fucking play out. Is she playing possum on me? Now I gotta start thinking. Is she playing possum on me right now? Do she really want to fucking do this shit? How do I approach this right now? Because we're sitting here on this fucking water bed, waves going all over the fucking place. And so if I don't get none tonight, it's my fault. If I don't get none tonight, I just gotta make sure that I say the right fucking thing from this fucking point on. No means no. I'll put that in my head right now. No means no. If I get to doing something a little bit different, she seems to be uncomfortable. Hey, I'm sorry. And apologize. Like, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm. It's just like I was just feeling your vibe and shit, that's all that was, I just feeling your vibe. You see like a really special, different type of person that I'm not really accustomed to being with like that, we've seen ducks and shit. We had a good time. We just like vibing. And that's all that was. But I apologize. She said, it's okay. It's okay. She said, I know what it is. You know what it is. She get the pin up her shirt, laid it down to his fucking side. I'm looking at this shit. I said, it's finna go down. Oh my fucking God. It's finna go down. And she doing it. So when she took the shirt down and she put it down and she had this really nice fucking perfect body, right? Oh my God. Those things here, they were sticking out so straight, like the headlights on the fucking 57 Chevy. It's like in your pow, look what? Right in your fucking face. Like, look at them damn things. Oh, man. And she stripped down and stuff. I'm saying, like, this woman is a fucking goddess. This woman was just fucking sent for heaven. I must be doing something fucking right. Ain't no way I'm supposed to end up with nothing like this. But oh my God, is she gonna get it? Oh, she gonna get it. Ooh, she gonna fucking get it. And so I ain't invite nobody else on here. I'm gonna run into somebody else who wants to be a mass murderer, but I don't know who you are. I can't invite you on right now. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna tear this monkey up. Oh my God, when I get a hold of this shit, she out her shit already. She looked at me, she said, you ready? I said, hell yeah, shit. She took her shit off. She laid back on that fucking bed. The waves started doing this shit. We had a big ass water bed and shit. I got up there, man. I ain't wasting no motherfucking time, man. I got the jungle jumping in that motherfucker, man. I was flipping I somersault. I mean, I stand on the fucking dresser doing a fucking triple whatever gainer right in that ass, man. Oh my God, just like with ooh, it should have been crime. The thing I was doing, it should have been a damn crime. So my male ego, like, yeah, I'm tearing this thing up. Oh my God, she gonna be in the coma for a fucking month when I'm done. And I noticed she wasn't reacting the way that I thought she should have been reacting for a woman who getting jungle gym. I'm like, oh man. I said, all right, well, let me go to DEF CON 2. Maybe she got a higher tolerance than the other one who just broke under my wheel away. So I'll go to DEF CON 2. Now, when I get to DEF CON 2 on her monkey ass, that's it. Oh, it's a fucking wrap. She won't even survive the, she won't even remember her fucking name when I'm done with DEF CON 2. And I stepped that shit up, and I just like, I started making shit up. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck I ended up that damn position? I was making shit up. I said, oh man, she gonna love me. She gonna feed me grapes for the rest of my fucking life. Oh, I can see it now. And she was like backing down real slow. There was no excitement. There was no ooh. There was no oh baby. There wasn't none of that. Then I said, something's going wrong. I got to find a way to abort out of this shit because I was trying to work on DEF CON 3, but I never thought I had to use it if I got to it to make it up. I thought DEF CON 2 normally gets them every fucking time. So I said, I had to merge the out. I thought about it, said, I did this shit. Oh, shit. She said, what's wrong? I said, oh, my head, oh. I meant to mention this shit to you earlier and shit, ever since we had that gay bar, that kind of like freaked me out and shit. And I had a headache ever since then, and I thought it was getting better. She said, really? I said, yeah, just, ooh, there you go again. So listen, I mean, just, because if I wasn't had this headache, oh man, you would have been in for something. Oh, you'd have been in for something. She said, listen, she see what I fucking doing. She knows she knows she shut me down. And she let me off the fucking hook. She said, listen, ain't nothing wrong with what you did. She said, you were good. And just because I didn't react don't mean that you wasn't good. She said, but the honest to God truth is, she said, I'm gay. Oh, that's why that bitch wanted to stay at that dinner place. I didn't know she didn't come across the gay. She didn't come across as gay to me at all. I didn't see that. I swear to God, I didn't see that. That would have been the last thing that I would have thought on my fucking mind for a woman like that to be actually gay. So she said, every now and then, even though I'm gay and I like women, she said, I'm still a woman. Look what she said. She said, I'm still a woman. For me, actually, I can't speak for any other lesbian, but for me, I get this urge like maybe once out of the year to just because I'm still a woman, despite what I like. She said, we did it. I got it out because I know I'm a woman anyway. And she said, I'll probably never do this shit again for another year or two. Never. She said, you just happened to catch me at the right time. I said, that was deep. Oh, that was deep. There's so many people want to come in here and co-host, but I'm scared to do it now because I don't know who the hell gonna come in here with some more crazy shit. You see the young kid who came in here. Then Rico Suave, he came in and thought he's looking for a beef with some birds or a battle or some shit he's looking for. Yeah, you stay up, dog. Right on. I ain't the only man to do that. They shooting already over there? I think I hear a few out here. Not many. Now, if I was in Detroit, oh my God. If I was in Detroit back in the day, New Year's Eve, motherfuckers started shooting at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, they started shooting. It's like a goddamn war zone. I'll never fucking forget it. 9 o'clock. Wherever you was on New Year's Eve back then, you want to make certain you kept your eye on the fucking clock. You want to be in before 9 o'clock come, especially in the area where I was. You gonna hear by the time you get in, you gonna think you stepped in the middle of fucking war zone. Lot, and then and wait till 12 o'clock come. Remember, they're shooting already. You think they run out of some fucking bullets by now? Shit. Them motherfuckers bought enough fucking ammo, took them all the way up to fucking 12 o'clock. It was the craziest shit. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nope, I'm not inviting nobody else here right now. If it's somebody that I know, I would do it. But I'd rather talk to somebody who actually know me, who's been around for a while, somebody who's been following me for years. I can have some real good conversation with a person who's actually a SHEA Show member. Instead of somebody who want to just, hey, I'm just browsing by and I thought you was Pookie. My bad. And go. So somebody gonna have to tell me something different. They start about 7. Yeah, oh yeah. See, that's what they do. That's what they do. Shit, me and Pam, we used to go down to in the basement. Before it get 12 o'clock real good, we go down in the basement with our blankets. We make some popcorn. We have a little black and white TV that was down in the fucking basement. And we in a cemented basement. And so we sitting there watching TV, laying on the floor, the basement floor, eating popcorn. And waiting for 12 o'clock to hit, because we know we're gonna hear fucking some shit out there. And you don't want to be sitting upstairs, because people on New Year's Eve, they're not supposed to be shooting at all, but they shoot up in the fucking air. Well, you got some fucking people who just point in a different direction and get a kick out of it. They don't know that bullet is traveling a fucking mile somewhere. They sitting a mile away, and that bullet traveled fucking half a mile some damn where, and they just thought to just being funny, not knowing they hit some fucking body. Never know that they hit some fucking body. So, yeah, we would go down there and do that, and wait till like shit. They didn't start slowing down to I want to say 3. I want to say 3 in the morning. That's when they started slowing down. I said, that's a lot of damn wasted ammo. That's crazy. That's crazy. So far, I'm kind of liking this dual thing, this live YouTube and this live tickety talk. Frank said he already started shooting over there in Cleveland. That's what it is, bro. I don't never go out on New Year's Eve. Never. Hell no. Ain't nothing that fucking serious for me to get out there on New Year's Eve. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's serious. Nothing. I wait to see it tomorrow. Only thing the fucking changing I said it earlier. The only thing that's changed is the fucking year. You still going into the same old bullshit. I don't know. You never know how many. Probably a lot. Probably a lot. I grew up in a neighborhood where just you seen about murders, you heard about fucking murders. You actually seen people get fucking shot. You seen people get stabbed. I seen that shit. I seen this guy across the street from me get. I mean, he got stabbed. I mean, him and his stepdaughters out there arguing and shit. And I looked across the street because I'm leaving out and shit. And I see the big ass fucking butcher knife, real butcher knife. I'm like, they arguing and shit. I said, what the fuck going on over here? All of a sudden, she took that motherfucker like and shoved every inch of that motherfucker in his ass. I said, oh my, I jumped myself. I said, oh shit, I sound like a little bitch. I said, oh shit. And when she did that, the sound that man made, he said, it's like, ooh, it's like somebody giving him a needle, right? But now it made it all in, so it's not hurting as bad. Oh my God, that motherfucker still. I said, oh, that motherfucker dead. But he wasn't. Like he was bleeding like a motherfucking shit. But she walked off. She walked off at that fucking point and shit. The EMF was called, came and got him, took to the hospital. He made it. He made it. He really did. I went to the fucking hospital to even visit him a couple of days after it happened because he's still in the fucking hospital. I went to go visit him and shit. You new to TikTok? Oh, okay, Alexander. Yep. So it's different. Different. I said I come up in a fucking cool time. I really did. In the 70s, no complaints at all. None. None. I had a fucking I had a hell of a fucking teenage life. I really did. I really did. I wouldn't trade them for the fucking world. It's just such a better time. And all the things that I see going on now, knowing where I came from, that don't even make no fucking sense. I just like, how could this be? How could something like this fucking happen? Some of these beat up ass homes where the grass is not well kept, houses run down. These are the same houses that I actually seen growing up when they were beautiful, manicured lawns, flowers. Every neighbor on the fucking block trying to outdo the next neighbor to make their house nice. And then when I fast forward from seeing that, and I'm seeing these same houses right now, and it blows my fucking mind. It blows my mind. It is. It just blows my mind. We living in a different time, and we all see it. We all see it. It's just crazy, and it's sad. I bought I bought majority of the houses in my neighborhood that I seen as a fucking child growing up. Got three right there where I grew up in the same house I grew up in. We moved on Santa Rosa in 1962. So I've been on Santa Rosa since 19 fucking 62. And I watched a lot of families in these same fucking houses and how they kept their fucking houses up. And now years later, I end up with them through tax fucking sales. Through tax sales. And the houses are fucking ran down. Weeds 10 feet fucking high in the back. Tumbleweeds and shit rolling across the fucking lawn and shit. What's left of it. Part dirt and part grass. And when I look at that same house right now, and I search my memory on how many nice parties that Mr. Evans had over there at his house back in the day, it's sad for me to see that shit. It's sad. This is why I said earlier about living your life and the best that you can and keep moving and be alert. Be mindful of what's happening around you. Be mindful. Don't fucking be blind to some shit. Pay attention to your surroundings. I do every fucking time. Some people walk around without a care in the fucking world. Without a care in the fucking world. Just a different type of mindset. Man. Any new tennis stories? Let me see. Quite a few. Where do I start? Which house do I start in? Well, let me say this first. I got a tenant, Curtis. His name is Curtis, and he live in Leroy owns a house on Tracy Street on the west side of Detroit, off of Schaefer and Outer Drive. Nice house. So Curtis rented that house to me. He looked for a house to rent for him and his wife or whoever it was. You know, she came over. When I first met him, he had Jerry curls, heavy set guy. He had Jerry curls and shit. It's like he was different. He is different. He that man was built different. We didn't get along. We didn't get along at first, but as time went by, he and I got a really, really good relationship. I don't try to get close to my tenants at all. But when I do have to deal with them and shit, I mean, I'll deal with them in such a way. Well, if we verbalize some shit over the phone and shit, I can tell it's not going right and shit. I mean, that's the issue, And there's a couple of times he came over and paid his rent and stuff, and he just like came across a certain way, like, am I have to fuck this motherfucker up, But we end up getting way past all that shit and had number the greatest respect every fucking sense for each other. And I hadn't seen him in a while because he had called me when he wanted to pay his rent. He paid through Zelle, Cash App, whatever the fuck it is. He said, I see his number come up. I said, hello? He said, hey, Miss Woods, about to send that. That's all he was saying. Hey, Miss Woods, about to send that. Okay. Click. That's it. So he'd been my tenant for like 6-7 years. About 6-7 years. Well, his nephew called me this morning and said he had just died. Oh, that fucked me up. Like, what? I was really concerned. I said, Curtis died? Yeah. He was really sick. I said, I came over there a couple months ago because I had to take some pictures for the insurance company. They wanted me to come in and take inside pictures of the house. And I said, an elderly lady, like 80-something years old, came down very slowly to let me in. Like, how come he not letting me in? Why he got this old woman coming down here like this? So when I got in, I said, hi, how you doing, man? Blah, 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 whatever. So she kind of like, I said, take your time. She said she's really trying her best to get them last 2 steps, just like 3 steps. I said, damn, something ain't right here. And I heard his voice in the hallway. He said, hey, I'm in here, Mr. Wood. So I came in there. As soon as I turned, I looked at him. I said, God damn, he's frail. He like a buck nothing. He's really, really frail. You can tell that he was really, really sick. But I didn't say nothing. Like, damn, man, what happened? You don't want to fuck. Some people be going through enough already without somebody just saying what and bringing more to your attention that you fucked up. You know, just I don't do that. Obviously, this person know he's sick, and I'm supposed to be smart enough to know that he's fucking sick without saying something about it and give the guy some dignity. You know, so that's the way I handled it. I said, hey, how you doing, brother? He said, oh man, I'm all right, man. I've been a little sick. I said, oh, I can tell you've been fucking sick. I said, yeah, but I said, you gonna be all right, man. We all get sick. I said, man, about 4 months ago, you know how fucked up I was. I couldn't even fucking move. Now I'm walking and shit. I said, what temporary thing, bro? Just hold your head up. Yeah, all right, yeah, okay. And I made him feel good at that fucking point. And I went on, commenced to taking pictures, and I noticed he couldn't really move. And it's so sad to see it like that, see him like that, you know. And the old lady had to let me back out. And his wife, she was on the couch. She real sickly too. So, and the 80-something-year-old woman was taking care of him and his wife. So that was bad. That was fucking bad. Oh my God, I can't fucking imagine. But he died. He died today. So, and this that like I said, that took me back. It really did. It really did. So he said, yeah, I'm gonna take her and the grandmother out of here sometime in July. I live in upper part of Michigan, and I'm gonna just take them with me, and I'm taking care of them. I said, oh, that was really nice of you, bro. He said, I see that he already paid. I'm going through his records. I see he paid his rent for December already. I said, yeah, he took care of that on the 3rd. That's not even an issue. We good. I said, I mean, he just died, so I said, I'm not even rushing y'all. Just take your time. I know we getting ready going to the new year and shit. I said, I ain't tripping. Just take your time. When you're done taking care of what y'all need to do, you can contact me and then we can go from there. But right now, let's let this be about your uncles. This not about no money right now. It's not. We're not gonna worry about all that. Just let me know when everything is. And that was it. And that's the way I handled that. So it's sad. That happened. That happened. But we all got to go though. We all got to go. No, wow. I thought you were talking about Curtis. No, no, no. I deal with a lot of fucking kids, Barbara. A lot. Curtis, Curtis is a whole different story. You should know that. Curtis and his sister is total different stories. Total different stories. You know, she's 11 when she got pregnant. She dropped the baby. She dropped the baby when she was turning 12. So, and Pookie, he's 21 years old. He died. He was on crack. Um, it was a lot. He had a lot of things health wise that was going down. A lot of bad things health wise, on top of having HIV, what I was told. So it was terrible. It was terrible to see him like that. I see him. I see him. I went over there when before the funeral home came and got him. I went up there in that hot apartment with his mom, his grandmother, his sisters, some cousins. They was all there. Just it was hot. It was hot in that fucking apartment. It really was. And so I said, "Hey, hi everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss." And the mother said, "Now, Curtis Pookie, he's dead. He's laying on the couch." So she yells over there, "Curtis, Mr. Woods is here to see you." And then the grandma said, "Yeah, he worked. Curtis worked for Mr. Woods and stuff. He had him out there working with him and stuff." I said, "Hey, hi everybody. Yeah, we heard about you." I'm like, "Well, let me go and see the Curtis. You don't told him I'm coming." And so I went. I looked at him and I just didn't hardly recognize him. I just didn't hardly recognize him. You know, he was bad. Probably one of the worst things I ever seen in my life. But it was real. It was fucking real. It was real. Wow. I seen some shit. I seen some shit. My first dead body, my first dead body that I seen, I was going to school. I was in the 5th grade. I went to Cordes Elementary School on Davidson. And we walked to school. Sometimes we walked to school. And so that morning we were walking to school, and it was a man laying on the fucking corner. And we didn't think nothing about it. Like, you know, we got neighborhood drunks and alcoholics and shit. And sometimes they passed out. We step over them and fucking keep going. But the way he was laying a certain way, I said, "Hey, Mister. We wouldn't say nothing. We all looking. They said, he ain't moving. I went around to the front. It's a bullet hole right through his head. He was laying right there on the ground. And then I like, damn. I said, somebody shot him. This man dead. He said, damn. I said, well, I'm gonna run back to the house and tell mom so she can call the police. So I zoomed back to the house, told my mom, it's a dead body. It's a dead body on the corner. She said, oh, you didn't touch it, did you? No, we just telling you. I'm gonna call the police right now. All right, go on to school. And we went back to fucking school, walking back to school. I seen some shit. Alexander, what you ain't never heard? I must have told some type of story that he never heard. You'll let me know what you haven't heard. And I'm getting back over here. So many people want to come over here and looking for advice from me to invite them in. And I can't let strangers in right no more, because when I do that, nobody know who I am. Watch this. I'm gonna prove my point. Watch this. I'm gonna invite. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. We're gonna see. Y'all watch this shit. How you doing, brother? I get it now. Everybody be coming in. Everybody invite. I don't know, right? Like this. Okay, he got off. He got off. Whew. I gotta stop that shit. I want to try to have fun with these motherfuckers, right? But it's just like everybody come to be their own star, and just come in on your shit and show you some crazy shit they doing and get out of here. So I'm not doing that no more. I don't care what the pictures look like. Kids are lost. Yeah, they are. Kids are totally lost. They are. And they got no fucking direction. None. They left to raise themselves. I see it all the time. It is. When you lose hope, you have nothing when you lose hope. But when a kid lose hope, that's why you have all these gangs. You see them, they interview each other like we family. We all we got. You got a whole bunch of pookies together who didn't have no proper upbringing. Mama might have been out in the street. Daddy ain't never fucking been around. And they had to raise themselves. And that's a product. You got that. You got that. I'm not talking down on them young folk because I know they can do fucking better. Somebody might be on the edge right now listening to this shit, so you know what he right. I want to do better with my life. Young folks should value their life a lot more and value themselves. That's where the problem comes in. When a kid can't even value themselves, it's a problem. It's a problem right there. They're lost. What are you going to do? Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. I ain't gonna never be scared of nothing I'm fucking bringing in this fucking world. Never. I'm gonna let it be known off the bat. When you fuck up, I'm gonna check you. I ain't gonna let that shit get out of hand. I'm not gonna think that shit is cute. And that's what happened with these kids right now. When these little kids are 2 and 3 years old, you see how fucking they are in the store, right? Y'all, how many times y'all went to a store and seen women who had fucking 3 or 4 year olds crying like a motherfucker, won't shut the fuck up? You know you can shut him up. You know you can do it, but it's not your place. But you know you can. And you sit there, you listen to this shit, and you watch and marvel like, how the fuck can this woman let this fucking 4-year-old continue on with this shit? Why don't she fucking do something? You know, and that mother little Pootie like, but he's like, hit at her. And like, what the fuck? And that's so cute. He do that all the time. He's just cute. He do that all the time. No. The first time you're a fucking 3-year-old, 4-year-old try to run, that's when they supposed to fucking learn. You knock them on their ass. You don't kill them. You let them know. No. And they can remember that shit. They don't want to get knocked on their ass no more because they see you for real. And so now you got a chance to break the stupid because you're not Pookie on his ass. And he know that he must have said something wrong. So now he's going to search in his fucking mind of what he said wrong so this shit won't happen again. Yeah. She does a lot, Nicole, and we appreciate Barbara. I know I do. Matter of fact, if y'all see the little SHEA Show banner on my Facebook, it said it's the SHEA Show, and it got I turned myself into an AI with a brown coat, whatever the fuck I had on. But yeah, Barbara, I did the AI thing, but Barbara did that. She put that in there, so and created that. She always doing stuff like that. So when I see shit like that, I always share it and I keep it. So when I get ready to come on live or something, I'll grab one of the ones that she did and just throw it out there and say, hey, time 9:30, whatever. Oh, that's Frank. I guess I'll let Frank come on. I'll let Frank come on for me. I know who Frank is. Hold on. But I ain't gonna talk to you long, Frank, because you like Nicole. Where you at? Where are you? You in the ocean? Frank?
Here I am.
Where are you?
Yep, can you hear me?
I hear you, but where are you? I can't see you. You got a camera?
Hang on a minute.
I mean,
Yeah, hang on. I'm hitting the hang on a minute.
what's wrong? Your hair not done? I mean, it's okay.
No.
I get like that my sometime. I don't want to be seen a certain way, you know. I had to curl my shit just to, I had to curl my shit just to come on here tonight. Huh?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I always heard you. I don't freaking see you. What you got on you got an Obama phone? Huh? Those Obama phones don't have cameras, do they?
No.
They do?
No, can you send me that? You can send me now.
Yeah, I think you way in the back somewhere doing something.
I'm talking about why. I'm driving.
Oh. Well, why are you talking? Why? Wait a minute. Wait, stop. Why are you talking to me if you drive it and looking?
Because I got my Bluetooth speaker on. That's why.
Okay. Rashida?
It's connected to the car. There she go right there.
Rashida in there too?
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing pretty fair for a square. I can't complain. I said, you know how Frankie is. Like, I'm driving. I said, well, you talking to me, looking at me and driving.
Yeah. Does he multitask all the time doing that mess?
Well, okay, but don't multitask with your life. You want to multitask? Let him multitask by himself. Don't get used to that. I try to break my brother out of that shit. Oh my God, Daryl is notorious for being on the Facebook while he's driving, or sending texts, reading email while he's driving, watching video while he's driving. Man,
I seen that in the videos. I asked Jay. I said, he do that
all the time. He scared the shit out of me. I said, dog. I said, please don't drive and look at this video. Man, fuck that video, man. Damn, just get off that. Turn that thing off, man, and look at the road. Yeah. I got this. He be swerving this shit. He be swearing. I said,
I seen that video with you and him and your dad.
Yeah.
It made your dad nervous. And your dad said, Daryl, don't do that.
You're making me say, Daryl, you're making
me nervous.
Yeah. My father had this look on his fucking face because I was sitting right in the other side of the seat, and I looked at my father because I can see he fucking getting concerned and shit, right? And he's like, all over here. So he started whispering to me. He said, I know you're tired. I know you just drove 10 hours, but just tell him to pull over and tell him you got it. I'm tired of motherfucker. But all right, I'll do it. And Daryl said, pull over, man. I got it, man. Nah, man, I'm good, man. Don't worry about it, man. Get you some rest. I'm trying, man. I fucking can't, man. You all over the goddamn place. Said, turn that damn face. I said, turn that Facebook off, bro. And my father would say, Daryl, you're making me nervous. I said, listen, you're making dad nervous, man. Why don't you go ahead and turn that shit off, man? Now, the main man spoke. I know you saying fuck me, but the main man spoke. Just turn that shit off, bro. You know? And he'll turn off for a minute. And like a crackhead, he'll turn right within 3 minutes. He think he's missing something. He'll turn it right fucking back on. That's, man, I do not like riding with my brother. I don't. I dread when I got to ride with him some fucking where. I'm alert. I said, wait a minute. He said, what's wrong with you, man? I said, did you see that car, man? You almost swerved to hit him, man. He said, I got this. I said, bro. I said, I'm getting fucking tired just watching out for you, bro. I'm getting tired just sitting here watching out. Right. Man, it's crazy. So yeah, I try to not be with him if I can. When we went to the Morris Day concert the other day, I made him drive separately. I said, I ain't riding down there with you, brother. Because I'm a ride because I know already he going to sit at the fucking table too. I knew that already. And I ain't willing to give my money away like that. I come down there to the concert to eat, go to the concert, and go home. Nothing more. So I said, well, listen, man, so I'm glad you drove yourself. He said, yeah, man. He said, so the exit this fucking way. He going back to the right. I said, hey, I thought he behind me. I said, where you going? And I said, he said, oh, this way. I said, the exit is this way, bro. Why are you walking that way? Going to the casino was that way. I knew that he was getting drawn in and shit. I said, bro, you going to the fucking casino, man. I said, that's why the fuck I drove myself, man. Cause you go, oh man, just come on with me for a minute. I want to cash this $20 voucher out. They gave me a free voucher. I ain't gonna be at the table. I said, I'm trying to tell you, man. Just if you do, I said you gonna be here by yourself, bro. I'm telling. He said, man, my head hurting right now. It ain't feeling good. I said, well, you got no business even going down there and shit. I said, that shit got a hold of you like that, man. That you don't feel good. You still want to walk in that phone? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
We I was at the casino with him the one time, and then I was there with him the one time, and we were I mean he had big on tables.
Hey, I know. Hey.
And he said, I want to go double nothing. I said, dude, let's go. And then he texted on his phone and driving. I'm with him. I said, dude, get off the phone.
Hey.
And he almost got pulled over by the police.
Right.
Yep. He almost got pulled over. I said, dude, you don't put that phone down, I'm gonna make your ass get in the passenger. I would drive. Right. My car.
Yeah, you're right. But listen, everybody over here telling me to come over here, and they told me to get back over here. So get off of here. You can stay here and talk, or go over there. But they're telling me to get back over there because Nicole holding the stopwatch up. I called you out, Nicole. So okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Happy New Year. All right. Yep. Now I'm going to invite this guy for a minute. No, he just joined. He's not trying to come on. Guess what's up, Big Round? You all right? Big Round is family. Big Round. I know you're still down there in Georgia. Oh, Frank, you gotta cut off on your end. Yeah. So yeah, he down there in Georgia. Hey Joe, how are you? Okay, the time is that's why she's holding the time up too. It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Nicole is saying we be into 2026. 10 minutes. So all I gotta do is just hold on for 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna bring New Year's in together. We're gonna shut it down. And I'm gonna go back and relax and make me some popcorn. Tonight I'm gonna do something different. I came on early so I can stay to midnight. But I got a hankering for some popcorn, some fresh popcorn. And that's what I'm gonna make. And I'm gonna cue me up a good movie. Thank you, Joe. I love you too. I truly do. You see, I ain't changed. I'm consistent. I'm still the same. A little older, but I'm still the same. I've been the same ever since you met me. I'm consistent. And I think that's why people like me, because I stay the same. I don't change. That's right, Alexander. Like I said, you bring in the New Year's in right here, the SHEA Show family. There was a time when we had a lot of, we had a lot of folks during the time. A big family, but as time goes by, people find new interests and meet new friends, and this is the internet. And so people find somebody else they gravitate towards too, and watch them. And that's cool. And mainly for me, it's because I've been off the internet for 4, 5, 6 months. So all the people who was following me all the time just figured like I wasn't coming back on, and they just went somewhere else, not knowing that every now and then I will come back on. You know, like with Joe's still here. Bob Alexander, she ain't going no damn where. Frank, he been around for a while. So and Nicole, she been like around for like forever. So you got those folks who still know that when I do come on, they know I'm here. And like my friend Denise, hello Denise. I see you, Denise Coolidge. What's up? That's my friend. Her mother Susie just passed. I think last week. Her mom, me and her mother had this running joke about because she liked me, right, and I liked her, and I used to have my flirtatious ways say, hey, you gonna fly here? I'm gonna meet you at gate 8. So we used to always say, I'm gonna meet you at gate 8. And so when I talked to Denise, she said, yeah. I said, how you doing, Denise? We started talking. She said, yeah, I'm telling mom right now you're gonna be at gate 8 waiting for her. I said, yeah, tell her I'm gonna be at gate 8. But at some point, she got a little ill, and she just recently passed. So when I found out that, I just like that was like wow. And I sent Denise a message at that time, I said, oh my God, I actually called her. We actually talked on the phone, and I said, man, I'm so sad about missing my Susie. I said, you see the comment I did on Facebook? I said, well, I can't see her at gate 8. I said, gate 8 will never be the same. So yeah. So I'm saying that because I've been around for a while and I've talked to so many people. I've been around a lot of people. Lynette in Georgia. I talked to so many people who just been following me for a long time, and I actually get a chance to visit with some of these people and talk to some of these fucking people, and it's really, really good. It's really good when I talk to these people and see them, I mean, Lynette, she over there in Georgia, and I talked, and when I met her, my brother-in-law Dave was living in Atlanta, but I knew I had a lot of SHEA Show fans in Atlanta. But at the time, I never really met none of them at the time. I met Joe, and some other people. But when Lynette came, I said, I always announced it, I'm getting ready to come to Georgia, or I'm going to go to New Orleans, or whatever. And I said, hey, I'm going to be in Georgia on such and such a day, just let you know I'm going to be in town. And she actually contacted me. And she came over to the house. She brought her son. I think he was like 17 at the time. I mean, a well-spoken kid, well-groomed kid, and just intelligent, in the way he spoke. And I was just like, wow. I said, she did a real good job with him. Whoever, it was her, the parent, whoever, they did a good job with this boy here. I told her, I said, man, he did a good job with this young man. I said, I can tell this boy going places. I said, man, I told him, I said, man, young man, I said, I'm really glad to meet you. I let him know that I'm really glad to meet you. I know I see your mom there, but I mean, you have the fucking future. Like, I want you to know, I want to shake your hand because I said, I told him, I said, you going places. I know you going places. Yeah, I'm finna get ready to go to military school, blah, blah, blah. And I said, and it's such and such academy. I said, wow. I said, I wish you the best, and like, so I met people like her, Joe, and just a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of fucking friendly people in Georgia. It really is. And a lot of rude people too, but there's a lot of friendly people in Georgia. I like Georgia. I really do. I don't think I want to live there, but I'm okay visiting. I haven't went anywhere that I think I would want to live, other than, well, I'm in Michigan. I'm not in Detroit right now, but I'm I'm in like 20, 25 minutes away from Detroit. And I'm in Detroit every fucking day. So I mean, I can't imagine living no fucking where else. Just I've been to Florida, and it was Florida's okay. Matter of fact, I told Pam that when we retire, we was gonna buy a house in fucking Orlando. That's how much we liked it when we did go there, But since she had passed away, I never gave it any more thought about even going to Florida or looking for shit in Florida. I mean, I'm just gonna keep my roots right where they are. That was a dream that we both had together, and we wanted to share together. And so now, since I know I can't share that dream with her, I'm just gonna stay put where I am because that's a dream that we had. And she's not here to enjoy that dream. So I'm gonna keep it just a dream, and I can still be happy where I am. I'm good. New Orleans is different, man. New Orleans is a different beast within itself. It really is. It's just like, especially if you like in the country, And let me tell you, we got ready to go to the first time I went there. We went to go see my brother. I met my brother. It's another story. I met my fucking brother after 30 years. Another story. But I went to go see my fucking brother. He lives in Slidell, Louisiana. So the French Quarter is like 40 minutes away from Slidell. So I couldn't wait to go to the French Quarter. So when we went down there to see my brother, I said, hey, man, we want to go down to the French Quarter, man. I see it on TV and shit where they be throwing beads and all kind of crazy shit going on, man. It's like a really nice place. Oh, man, it's really nice. Get in your car. We'll go down there tomorrow. I said, all right, cool. We come over there. He drives fast as shit. Get in the fucking car, and we get in the car to follow him. Remember, we're not fucking from here. He's like speeding. I mean, they got this fucking small bridge. The water in the ocean, right? The water comes almost up to the half part of the fucking bridge. This is the scariest shit I've ever fucking seen in my fucking life. You break down on that motherfucker, you in trouble. Oh, you in trouble going across that motherfucker. It's like 26 miles too, with nothing but fucking water around you, and a 2-lane highway. Oh man, it's different. So we followed him, and so by the time we get closer to the French Quarter, this motherfucker's all over the place. Like people walk around with beads around their neck and shit, and yahooing, and it's like tight, like bumper to bumper, all kind of shit going on down there. And so he said, "Yeah, get out real quick." He called me on the phone. Said, "Get out real quick." So I get out. We get out and shit. You see that statue right there? So, y'all take some pictures real quick. Take y'all pictures. What? Taking pictures? All right, come on. We gotta get back in the car. So we get back in the fucking car to follow him. I said, "What the fuck?" And we went to another location. And when that happened, next thing you know, same thing. Get out the car. Get out the car. Y'all take pictures right here. All right, here's the countdown. 12 o'clock. Happy New Year's. We are here. We are here in the year 2026. What are you going to do with your life in this 2026? Are you going to bring this year in doing the same shit you did in 2025, 2024, 2023? Are you going to do the same shit? And you're going to sit here and make the same promise like, I ain't doing that shit. This year is going to be my fucking year. And then you turn around, here this year come in, you're doing the same shit this year you did in 2025. Ain't nothing fucking changed with the date. Nothing. And you're doing the same thing. Get out of that. I told you earlier, life is fucking short. Life is real short. There's no do-overs. A religion person told me one day, I don't want to say her name. He said, well, Shay, you don't understand. There is another life. I said, I'll tell you who it was. It's Royce's mother. We had this conversation. And I said, hey, you only got one life to live to your fullest. She said, Shay. Then she smiled. I said, fuck you, what's wrong? You do not agree? There's another life I don't know nothing about? Yes. You see, she's really off into religion and shit. She said, The Lord says so and so, so and so, so and so, and you got to believe, and Roman Pookie 2-4 to the second power, it says this, blah, blah, blah. So she's going on this fucking rant and giving Bible scriptures and quotes and talking about this other life, and I'm sitting here like, I'm looking like, she gone. But I'm listening. I'm listening. She said, there's life there. So you really don't die. Yeah, you die, but you still have life. You're still living. I said, let me get this right. Now, I'm dead, but you said I still got life. I have real life. She said, yes. It's not the end. You still have life. I said, well, let me see if I can simplify this the best way that I know how for me. I said, I ain't concerned about that life. When that time comes and shit, I'll revisit it. I can meet you over there. But right now I'm dealing. I told her, I said, listen, right now I'm dealing in this reality, this life. I couldn't make it no more fucking plainer than that. I said, this life. She said, you don't understand. What is it that I don't understand that I just didn't fucking say? What do I don't understand? About the other life. I said, I don't want to talk about the other life no more. Oh God. Can we just enjoy what's in front of us right now? There's nothing wrong with enjoying it, but you're gonna enjoy that second. I said, I thought we were done with that. We don't have to talk about that second life that ain't here yet. Man, it's crazy. See, I hope 2006 is good for both us, everyone that reads this. I hope so too. Hey, Lynn, how you doing, Lynn? There go my other friend, Lynn. Lynn been following me for a long time. Lynn Butler has been following me for a long time. She's another dedicated fan. And can't forget Miss Nicole, Miss Time, Energy, and Working. So what I'm going to do, Barbara and Byron, I'm about to get off of this and go over here. Because only two people sitting here courting this, other than these people who just want to get in and just want to be a star for the day. So I'm going to shut this one down because I understand that I'm new to TikTok and it's going to take a while for people to really get caught up to who I am and engage in what I'm talking about and understand what it is that I'm doing. So let's get ready to shut this down. And now. Okay. All right. Yep. Tickety Talk is gone. Tickety Talk is gone. I shut it all the way down. Let me see if anybody send me some Happy New Year shit. No. Long time. I know you do. And I appreciate it. I'm so sorry that you came so late though. I've been on since 9:30. Happy New Year, Joanne. How are you? We got Joanne in the house. We got Alexander always in the house. We got Time, Energy, and Nicole in the house. We had Joe in the house at some point. I don't even know if Joe is still here or not. She is. I love you too, Joe. Oh, God. Big John done made it in. Big John always coming late. Every time I almost get ready to end some shit, here come Big John. Oh, Frank. I see Frank. Yep, he is a troll enforcer. That Big John. I know. Mr. 242, what's going on? Something never changed. You know already, bro. I was just talking about that earlier. Had you fucking been here earlier, you would have heard me say, I'm, I'm consistent. I'm consistent. I ain't never changed. I'm still the same. Just fucking older, but I'm still the same. Norma Jean of Ohio sends her love. Norma Jean in Ohio. Oh, wow. I send my love too. I send my love out to everyone here. And another happy New Year's to everybody. To everyone. Because I certainly appreciate you. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. Hold on. Look at something. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see something. Hold on. Test you one, too. There you go. Oh. Laverne of Louisville sends her love. Okay, let me put. I got some reverb on there. Hold on, let me see. Let me take that out. A minute. Trying to see something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hello. 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 I don't know what's happening here. I love you too, Bob Alexander. I really appreciate you. You see what's happening is I'm talking directly into the microphone right now as your late night DJ. Oh, Ron was out of state. He's too back to see you. Okay. Ron is another original. Big Ron in Pittsburgh. I remember when he first came here. Hey, man, hold on. Ron is one of those persons who been watching the SHEA Show for a long time. He ran across me and decided to call me one day out of the blue. People used to call me off the internet all the time. He called me. He said, "Hey, he's real cool." He said, "Shay, to the SHEA Show." I said, "Yeah, who is this?" He said, "Ron, man, live in Pittsburgh." I said, "Hey, what's up, Ron in Pittsburgh? You all right? Yeah, man. I think you're a cool dude. Listen what I called for. I got a vacation coming up. I want to come down there and see what Detroit is all about, man, and hang out for a couple of days. I got a vacation coming up. That's okay." I said, "Wow, okay." I was, me, I was inviting anybody who wanted to come down. I said, "Yeah, come on, fuck it." So he came and we met, and he ended up being probably one of my closest friends on the internet because he was like, he came here like 3, maybe 4 times so far. Whenever he got a vacation coming up, if I ain't doing it, he'd call and say, "Hey, man, I want to come to Detroit and hang out for the weekend." We have a good time. So yeah, Ron is a man. Ron been around for a long time. Ron, Big John, they held things down. We was on Periscope, Big John and Ron. Shit, they was my moderators over there, boy. And Big John was like, you see what Nicole said? John was throwing he was booting motherfuckers. He was the SHEA Show enforcer. He wouldn't let nobody come in with no bullshit. He kicked you out quick. Yes, Karen, that's my sister in New York. Karen, that's my girl, Karen. She's actually like my little sister, and she called me her big brother. So she called me out of the blue from time to time, check in with me. We sitting there talk for a few minutes, you know. but that's my little sister. And she tell people in a minute, that's Shay, that's my brother. And nobody can tell her different. I'm her brother. I'm her big brother. That's what it is. We just vibe like that. I ain't never had a sister before. Never. Never had a sister before. But anyway, let me get back to this last part of the story. So I'm sitting here and I said, man, this is not how I want to see the fucking the French Quarter, riding around and getting out of the car and taking fucking pictures. And so we was through all that track. We riding through there for about over an hour, but it's really crowded through the quarter. If you ever been to the French Quarter, people actually drive down those little tiny ass streets where you're walking. So it's kind of hard. It's like bumper to bumper because it's still their little town, but we just tourists invading their shit. And they learn to live with that shit. So it's tight. It's tight. So I told my brother, I said, well, listen here, man. I said, we're gonna go back tomorrow, man, but you don't have to take us. We'll go back and we want to park and walk around. Oh man, you gotta be careful, man. It's dangerous. Oh, it's dangerous. You know, it's not what you think, man. You gotta be careful. I know, man. We'll be careful, man. I'm from Detroit, bro. I got this. I'm from Detroit. I'll be good. So he said, "You remember which way to go?" I said, "Yeah, man. I remember, man. It's no problem, man. Shit. When I go somewhere one time, man, I'm shutting at home." Okay. And so the next morning, we all got up, cleaned up. We're going down the first quarter. We got on I-12 to I-10. I-10 in New Orleans take you right into New 10 takes you into New Orleans, I-10. And so I knew we was gonna be on 12 for maybe 2 or 3 miles, and then we're gonna make it right going to I-10. And so we just riding and riding. So I had turned the GPS on to say, take us to the fucking French Quarter. All right, motherfucker, we're gonna take you to the French Quarter. Turn right this way. And so we listened to the GPS. And so it said, get off here on this street. It started with a D. Was it Dolphin Street? Whatever the fuck it is. It said, get off here. And I said, I don't remember getting off here when we followed my brother the other day. I said, but the GPS knows that maybe I'm tripping. And so by the time we took that exit and we got down, and soon we got down on the main part of that street, I looked around. I said, oh my fucking God. Look at this shit here. Oh man. I've seen poverty before. I don't know what ward I was in because they got a lot of wards down there and they're bad. So I don't know what ward I ended up in, but it was real, real bad. It was scary. The way people walk around like fucking zombies. It's like it's gonna be a crime committed any fucking second, or it's gonna be a shootout in any fucking second. That's how it looked. And it was scary. And I'm like, oh man, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Shit, this GPS, fuck this, right? And so every time the GPS said, well, turn right this way, like, so I fucking turn right, go that way and shit. And every time I made a fucking turn the GPS told me to take, it got worse and worse. I said, oh my God, we are going into the bowels of hell. And now I really got nervous. I said, and people were looking, because we got a new car. We got a new rented car. We riding through there in the brand new damn car and shit, look like fucking spectators and shit. You know they're looking at us. I said, man, we got to get the fuck out of here, right? And so we was going, and every time the fucking thing said, turn right, I said, fuck that. So when it said turn right, I turned left. And when it said turn left, I turned right. So I said, I'm going, no. And all of a sudden, it started getting better. It started clearing up. And all of a sudden, in the distance, white people. White people. I told everybody in the car, I see white people. I said, we saved. We good now. They said, we good now. I said, don't you see them fucking white people? White people like gazelle. They don't go nowhere where it's fucking danger. White people can smell fucking danger like from a mile away. Something in the fucking air that they said, danger. They know. And they stay away from that shit. So you better believe you see some white folks right about there, they know where the borderline, they know how far they can fucking come. We are safe. Trust me. Just we're gonna keep going in that direction. We're gonna follow the fucking white people. Oh man, I never forget that shit. I was scared as shit, but we finally got out of there. We finally got out of there. So you gotta be careful about where you go in New Orleans. Now you ask me, did I like it? Um, like I said, depending on where you're going. Now, if you're going to the wards or hang out to see somebody in a ward, if you know somebody like that, I mean, that could be different. I mean, I don't know nobody in none of those wards. I was just passing through. But I think if I knew somebody in some of those wards, I don't think I would actually purposely go to visit nobody. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I just I just wouldn't. But like I said, we made it. Everything worked out fine. But other than the French Quarter, other than the French Quarter, it may be going up not Bourbon Street. It's another street like a downtown. Forget the name of this damn street. It's some Pontchartrain, whatever the fuck it is. You got these old plantation mansions on both sides where there used to be plantations and shit. You know, when you ride through seeing shit like that, you know, and they got a lot of nice restaurants up and down that strip. You know, but other than that, and they got a little piece of ass casino. Just I don't feel safe going that damn thing. But it's called the Harris, some shit. But other than all those nice restaurants, going on a swamp tour that we did several times, you know, and hanging out in the French Quarter, that's it. That's it. It's nothing. There's nothing left to do. Nothing. I mean nothing. I mean, you want to get in the car and go riding or something? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. But you know, you want to be careful where you go. You just want to be careful where you go. Oh, I gotta see something. Have to see something. But it didn't go. No one back out. Trying to see something. Hold on 1 second. Wait a minute. Trying to see something. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, our sister Tanya said she tried to type in her well wishes earlier. I missed it and seen her text message. Oh, okay. Redbone. Oh, Redbone goes all the way back to. Oh man, I'm feeling really special now. If Redbone was here, Redbone She don't stay far from Ron. He's in Pittsburgh, and she's like maybe like an hour away, hour and a half away, something like that. You know, and we was cool too. I ain't talked to her in a while. I talked to her. You talk to her on the phone all the time. She had a beautiful little girl. Her little girl at the time was shit. How was that little girl? She might have been 6 or 7 years old at the time. I'm sure she's probably somewhere in her 20s now. But she's doing a great job. She's a good mom, I'm telling you. Redbone, you can see what she was doing when she was on her scope sometime. She's a beautiful person, and she's a really, really, really good mom. Good mom. One of the best. Looking out for your order? Would you order some DoorDash or something? Joanne said she's looking out for her order. Sound like she ordered something to eat. Speaking of that, I said earlier I was gonna get me some damn popcorn. Did I tell y'all that? I said, listen, when 12 o'clock come, I'm gonna make all my greetings, all my howdy doos, and get out here, make some popcorn, and lay up and watch a movie. I said it. I just didn't stick to it yet. But I'm going to. I know. Well, you know how I get, Nicole. Sometimes when I fucking get to talking, I'll be saying I'm gonna get off, and then I start talking about some other shit. And I keep going from there. I don't do it intentionally. It's just sometimes it's shit on my mind, and I just want to just bring something up and talk about it. Gotta have a SHEA Show commercial before you go? Okay. Let me see. The SHEA Show is brought to you by Zigzags. Get high as hell tonight, and you never know if you're going to get lucky. Go to your neighborhood hood store and get one today. SHEA Show commercial. I did it. So anyway, I said I'm gonna start getting on here and start doing these things a little bit more like I used to, but I want to make certain I did this. So let me get ready to go, and I'll talk to you guys later.